is Tuesday morning. Can you believe it already? March 13, 2024. And it is the morning blessings. So welcome to the morning blessings. It is a wonderful day. Lovely weather. Getting better. Good morning, Loretta. How are you? First person here today. You're ready, fired up, and ready to go, aren't you? It's a great morning. And so it's really nice today. The sun is going to come out sometime. But anyway, we're waiting on it to see what happens. And here we are. Because it is morning blessing time. So when you are here, you're here. When you're ready to go, you're ready to go. So one of the things we are going to do today is talk about life and the wonderful things that happens in our life as we go through that wonderful journey. So it's 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. Hi, Loretta. You're the only one there this morning. So you're getting the thing. You're getting the real deal all to yourself. The morning blessings. When we say God is on my side and the universe has my back, that's powerful stuff. And I wonder if we're playing lip service. Good morning, Nancy. How are you this morning? How are you feeling today? So the morning blessing is it lip service? I am referring to our statements, the statements we make or we hear our friends make, family makes, and our statements go like this. Okay, here we go. We say, when we say, God is on my side and the universe has my back, do we really believe it? Or are we just saying it because it is trending? It is the thing that everybody is saying. Is that what we are doing? Do you really believe, or is it the trending thing you're picking up this morning? Or they picking up those trending statements? They say they have statements that are trending, and we're all using it because it is popular. People say it, oh, the universe has my back. But when the universe has your back, it's another deep thing. It's actually stronger than just saying it, just making that statement. God is on my side. But then you get a little bit doubtful. Do you really believe it? So I wonder if it is lip service. If we truly believe, why then do we fear? Why then do we feel doubt, lose our faith, and stop believing in ourselves? Why? If we really believe that God is on our side and the universe has our back, why do we truly wait in the corner and doubt and have fear? We sit there. If we truly believe it, we would not have fear. We would just hold on to that. We would stand on it. And we would say, we would not feel the doubt coming from it. We would not lose our faith in it. Because we would, and stop believing in ourselves. Hello, confused mommy. Good morning. Welcome to the morning blessings. If we truly believe, why then do we fear, feel doubt, lose faith, and stop believing that God is on our side and the universe has our back? That's what we say. But then we stop and we go and we walk around and we are confused, we are doubtful, we are feeling fearful. Do you know why we doubt? Does anybody know why we doubt and we lose faith? We doubt and we lose faith. Why do we do that? Hello, Londi. Welcome to the morning blessings. The statement is an insurance. That is what the statement is. When we say God is on my side and the universe has my back, it's like saying, you know what? I'm covered. I have an insurance policy and the insurance policy covers me. That statement is an insurance policy. You can take it to the bank. Or you can bank on it. You can believe it that, yes, God is on my side and the universe has my back. How can I go wrong? But you know what? Do you know why we doubt? We doubt and we lose faith. We become fearful, no longer believe in ourselves. Do you know why? Because we hear it. We hear it. Well-meaning people come to us and tell us things. I was talking to somebody on Sunday. And I was saying that I brought all the wood that the person who delivers the wood from last fall, what was left in the house, into the fireplace area, right? And that person said to me, wait until you get wood beetles in there. I mean, you could still give me the warning that maybe I would have wood beetles coming to my house because I brought wood for fireplace in the house. But you do not have to say it in such a way, right? So you could he could have said, you know what? You have to be careful because sometimes when you bring the wood in, there's wood beetles. But the opinion, yet they don't have a fireplace, not a wood burning one anyway. But the opinion was so harsh that it stayed in my mind. Me who knows that God is on my side and the universe has my back. Me that have unending faith. My faith is holding on no matter what. I never let go. I am that person that have the hello Ron, good morning. Welcome to the morning blessing. Long time no see. How are you feeling today? I am the person that I have, my faith is really strong. I do not care. When I believe and I hold on. When I have a friend and I'm loyal to you, I am loyal no matter what the universe or the people in the universe are telling me. So when this man said to me, when I said, I brought in all this wood from what the guy brought from the fall, what was left, I brought it by the fireplace. So if there's cold weather, I have it in so I can use it. Boom, bam. Wait until you get beetles, wood beetles in your house. Well, you know what? You know what I said? There must be something for wood beetles out there that they can come. There's somebody with a spray, somebody with a gun, somebody with something that will kill wood beetles. That's all I could come up with. But naggingly, it hit me. And I am a strong believer. And I have my faith. And I really, really believe in God having my back and the universe is all over me. And yet that person's nagging, non-positive statement of fear stayed with me. It stayed in the back of the recesses of my mind. So I can imagine what it does to somebody who is just getting there, somebody who is doing the best. Can you imagine that person that just found out, you know what, all those years, how did I do that? There must be something bigger than me that brought me to get to this point in my life where I am winning. What happened? So that person that has been trying or doing their best to succeed, and they come to the realization that, yes, there is a God for me, or they believe that the universe certainly will unfold as it's supposed to be in the age of Aquarius, right? And then somebody tells them something that takes them down and put fear into them. They drop their guard and they let the fear and they believe that they're not good enough, that something bad is going to happen to them. And that person gives up. Just as they're going to strike gold because of what somebody said, they give up. Have you experienced it? Because if I wasn't a woman of fortitude and belief and demanding and saying that life is the best for me, that person could have gotten me all crazy. So let me give you a modern day example. This is what happened to me. But as you guys know, I don't sit and watch the news. I pick up the news as I move around in my home. I am watching the news and this women, about 4 different women, but there's one particular lady that they said, it's something like if somebody took advantage of you. So it's not really a program, but they say it's like things you should know. So this lady who worked for one of the big banks in Toronto for 30 years or 40 years, or maybe she said, I think it's 30. She said she got a phone call. And the phone call said, I am calling from your bank. And people have attempted to steal your money from your account. And they guided and said to her, we need to have your information so we can stop them. That woman worked in the bank. But the fear from that thief, she forgot the training she had. She forgot the wisdom she had. Fear swallowed her up. She gave them her access card and her PIN number. And within minutes, in less than an hour, they took $17,500 from her bank account. That person, they established fear into her. It's the bank calling. Although she knows, and now she's saying she's not going to let go. She wants the bank to give her money back. And the bank will maybe give her because they do not want to lose other customers. But they're saying to her, but you gave them the information. But to compound it, when she said she worked for that bank and they're treating me that way, I'm saying, well, what did you learn from those 30 years there? There is always fear. And so when you are saying God is on my side and the universe have your back, believe it, stand on it, hold it like your insurance policy. It is signed, sealed, and delivered. You must have it. But as I said, this man told me the wood beetle would eat my house down. And I have had this house for all those years and always used the fireplace. Always had the fireplace every winter. And then I let that person do this to me. And this lady who has banking experience let this person do this to her, and she lost $17,500 or whatever dollars. And then 3 other women came and they also fell prey. They weren't working for the bank, but they fell prey to this. So I remember once working in the West End, coming home, when my first book came out, the Controlling the Debt Monster. I was teaching at a, non-profit place. They hired me to teach financial literacy after I retired from the bank. I am coming home, and you know when you've been driving on the highway at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on a summer afternoon, all you want to do is get home and strip. You're hot, even if you have air conditioner, the stress from the traffic, you just want to get home. I walked in and the phone is ringing. I grabbed the phone and this person calls, and she called me by my husband's name, which, I never changed my name. So I said, oh, she picked that up from the phone book, which she did. And she insisted on telling me that she's calling from the bank. And my mind clicked and I go, yeah, okay, fine, let me hear her. So I said, what can I do for you? She said, well, I'm calling from the bank and I'm just calling. I need to verify all your information, your date of birth, your address, your bank address, your account number, all of that. And I just got into a funny mood. You guys know me. And I said, would you like my PIN number too? And she said, oh, that would be so nice. Nobody ever gives it to us. They keep thinking we're going to get them in trouble. Good morning, Peter. How are you feeling today? So when she said that, I said to her, you know what? Could you just hold on? I'm going to, or you could just hold on because I have to do something. So she said, sure. Then I said, can you call me back in 15 minutes? She called me back. So when she called back, I said to her in the phone, I said, what did you say you wanted from me, from my banking information? And she's going on, repeating again. I said, okay, you know what is peculiar about this conversation? I work for the bank. And immediately the phone dropped. So she cut it off. Good morning, Jean. So when when you have faith and you believe you can do something, you have the ability to succeed at something, there is always going to be somebody that will put fear and doubt into you. Like this man telling me I would have wood beetle in my house because I bring firewood in. The lady given access to her bank account where they stole $17,000 from her account. Though she worked for the bank and she retired, but she knew the rules. And she let them abuse her to that point because of fear. But we believe that is how they take us. And that's how they just squeeze us. So we have to remember one thing. If we truly believe that the universe has our back and God is on our side, we should not be doubting. We should not have so much doubt. Even when somebody tells you the worst can happen to you. Because think about it, right? In a sense, I am a widow, so I have no man here to. And this man is telling me this. Can you imagine how he could send me into a TC? Just like these people putting fear in the lady. Somebody is going to steal all your money and I'm calling from the bank and I can help you. And she gave them full reign of her account. So this is the people's putting fear in you. But when you get it, do not let that statement, it is your insurance policy. The universe has my back or God is on my side. Whichever one you believe, hold it and believe it. Even when things are just so crazy and you're doubting your faith, your belief, you're doubting your ability to succeed, you're doubting your ability to do better, you're doubting it. When they do that to you and you are the person that is just learning to have faith and to believe, and somebody comes and puts this negative energy on top of your head, it can really scare you. You will give up and you will say, oh, I've been doing this for so long. And you start using words that are defeating. I've been trying, and I'm hoping. And instead of saying, I am going to hold on, I'm going to squeeze every ounce until it gives me what I desire. And as I said, that nagging thing about the wood beetle played in my mind on Sunday afternoon after he said that. And then I realized, hell no, Tessa-Marie, you have had this thing for so many hundreds of years in the house. Why would it happen now? And if it does happen, there are people that are trained to take care of it. I had to stand up to that so that I could maintain my faith and my belief that God is on my side and the universe has my back. But that person that is just learning to stand up firm on their belief that they can succeed, they can win, they can buy a house, they can train their children, they can do better, they can get a better job, they can lose weight, they can get out of debt. And some person with a big mouth makes a statement that tells them it's not possible. And usually they're so sure. You can feel their energy. And that's what I wrote. That statement, I said, is your insurance policy. You can bank on it. Do you know why we doubt, lose faith, become fearful, no longer believe in ourselves? Because we heard the loud voices of other people's opinion. That's why. We heard their voices. They are loud and they're sure and they look like they know something when they know very little, if not less than you do. But we give them, because they're loud, we'll give them an ear. We listen to their nonsense. And when we listen to that, we take it and we go with it and we make choices and decisions that are not going to benefit us at all. We are living their horrible life. If it suddenly becomes fearful to believe in your ability to receive the guidance and the infinite intelligence of God and the universe. Because, you see, we heard the loud voices of the other people's opinion. It suddenly becomes fearful to believe in your ability because of what they said, to receive the guidance and the infinite intelligence of God and the universe. We just become so doubtful because those big negative voice, they're bitter, they're stuck, their feet are in mud, they cannot move. And they want you to sit right next to them on that broken stoop. They want you to sit on the edge of disaster like them, waiting for the wind to blow you into the mess. And so they tell you what you cannot do, what will happen to you, all the negative things that can happen. They make it up, they feel it, they believe it themselves. That's why they can tell you the story. No, where did they get it from? Did they have somebody doing this to them from the day they were born? You're not good enough. Our people never get out of debt. We never rich. We have a curse. We're negative people. We come from a village where the witches put a curse on us. All of this nonsense, they spread. So when they become pontificating, because from their weaknesses, from their failures, they always give it to you. And they do not realize what they're doing. I wonder what they did to their own children. Think of it. I wonder. So, you let their fear, their lack of faith, and the doubt in themselves dominate your thoughts. This is what happened to me for a moment there. I let that foolish statement dominate my thoughts. I took it with me. I did not follow the teachings of the Bible where they said, when you leave the place, shake your boots. Knock your shoes and drop the dust. You're not going back. You're not going to listen to that. So we do that. And we allow their negative thing to dominate our thoughts. And because we are doing that, we left it, right? The time passed. But we're still carrying it into the present moment. And we're wondering why we cannot see what we are supposed to see. We're wondering why we're not satisfied in the moment. We're wondering why we do not do the things we were supposed to do today. We're wondering why we did not finish the task we planned to do for today. Because we are dragging some negative, defeating, heavy stupidness from somebody else into our present moment. We forgot that God is on our side and the universe has our back. Although we have that insurance policy in our back pocket, we took it and we put it in the safety deposit box at the bank. We've got it. But we let those loud negative voices dominate our thoughts in the moment when we should do our greatness. We miss our greatness because we're letting that loud, dominant voice carry it into our mind and take over. It's scary, but true. And that is something we have to learn to deal with. Should you confront them? This is the thing I'm asking. Because I can tell you what they'll do. I also have to tell you how to behave. Should you confront them to regain your focus, your faith, your knowing, your intelligence? No. All that you have, you ask this question. All that you do, you ask them this question. You want to see them crumble? You should not confront them. Because tell me, they're so well trained in negativity. They're so well trained in failure. They have it. They will be able to give you a litany of more things to fail at. That is how they're going to do it. They've got this in their mind's eye, and they know and they have it and they see. They do nothing all day but see what is depressing and horrible that's happening in the world. I asked you earlier last week, let us look at what is awesome within us. Is it a bloom? Is it a tropical plant? Is it just greenery? Is it looking at the cats and the birds and the bees and all of it? What is it? One thing I know for sure, it's not what they see. So confronting them to regain your focus, your faith, your knowing, your intelligence is not the way to go. No, all that you have to ask them is this. My favorite question. When they say those things to you, like I did, are you okay? Are you okay? You have to ask it in a certain way. That is why when they're speaking to you, you have to be really deliberate. And you have to ask them that question in a certain way. And that certain way is, are you okay? No, the minute you ask that, you're pushing them back. Because I have my beliefs and you have yours. God is on my side and the universe has my back. So, I do not believe any of what you're saying is going to happen to me. That is your belief. That's your story. That's your opinion. That's your thoughts. Look out. You do not have to have wood inside of your house for the beetles to find your house. You do not have to threaten me and tell me people are going to steal my money because you are the thief that wants to steal my money. But we let fear dominate us. We let those people's opinion take us over. And we go with it. We swallow it. We bathe in it. And then we wonder why we are failing. We will wonder why all of a sudden, instead of paying down the debt, we are holding on. Good morning, Yoko. Instead of paying down the debt, we're saying, no, we're not going to do it because we let somebody's negative words take away our belief that we know that the universe has our back and God is on our side. It is an insurance policy. It is something that makes you believe no matter who these people are, they have had a horrible experience already. And they can only teach you from what they know. Do not hang with them. If you must, and it's family, and it's close, you do it sparingly. You save your sanity from that negative thing that is going to prevent you from believing, hey, you're 3 feet from finding your gold. You're 3 feet from winning. All you have to do is to take 10 more steps, 5 more actions, 3 good thoughts, 1 kind word, and you will get where you have to go. Because these people are trained to be negative. They can, no matter what you do, what you say, they will find something. So you have to watch them. It is, do not let them make God is on my side, the universe has my back, become lip service. For them, it's lip service. But for you, it's an insurance policy. You believe you've got this. And you believe you can do it. So, what you have to say, remember, when they say to you that you will fail, you'll never make it, and you believe and you take it and you dominate and you let it dominate your thoughts like I did on Sunday. like that woman did, and she let the people steal all her money. And 3 other women came up and said, yeah, they stole my money too. They said they were calling from the bank and all of that and preventing theft. And you know, just those of you who don't know, the bank don't need to ask you those questions. If you doubt me, let me tell you, I am sound asleep at 3 in the morning and my phone rings, and it is the bank, because I worked for them, and they're calling me. And they're saying to me, and they were really the bank, the fraud department, said, Tessa-Marie, you have a customer named Mr. Shapiro. I said, oh yeah. He's a good customer. Yeah. They said, well, would he be at the casino at 3 a.m.? And I said, no. I said, he wouldn't. And I said, can you freeze the account? So they said, oh, we froze it already, but we want you to verify because you are his account manager. I said, and the next morning we found out when a woman walked in the bank and she was angry as yesterday. And she said, you guys, he will starve to death. What happened to Mr. Shapiro? His wife died. And he gave this woman in this apartment building the card. He was in so much grief. She said she would cook for him and feed him. And she was a con. So she was using his account and gambling at the casino. And she didn't let off when we froze the account on her. She went and she took him to a lawyer and had a will made in her favor. But luckily we knew her son and we got in contact with them, and the lawyer, well, you know, she was charged with fraud. So the bank doesn't have to call you and tell you they're going to fix it for you. And although that woman went to the bank an hour later, by then the money had left. And the bank knew nothing about it. So these people come with their negative things and they scare you into letting them in. Physically, to take away your money or your stuff. Mentally, to take away your opportunity, to take away your dream, to destroy your goal. Tell you cannot lose the weight, you cannot pay off the debt, you cannot fix your relationship. They're going to tell you. So do not let God is on my side and the universe has my back become lip service that you just say. Tell them, ask them, are you okay? And before they can say another word, you said, because I have my beliefs and you have yours. And you tell that to them. Then watch how the energy zaps off. The minute you do that, are you okay? They're so accustomed to negativity that when you say it that way, they just, what you mean? What are you trying to tell me? You think I'm sick? You know, they're going to go like this. They will be like a bobblehead doll. You zapped their energy. You took away their power by asking them, control yourself. You're asking them, take care. Are you okay? That's all you have to say. You don't sound like you're okay. And they will believe you because that's what they know. And they will say, I think I should go. You know, really, I had a headache. And all of a sudden it becomes about all their negative things. You zap the energy. You took away their power. You took away their cover. They are naked. Right now, they are naked. You took away their robe. The emperor has no clothes. You took away their cover by when you ask them that question, are you okay? What do you mean? They're stripped. Their clothes falls out from them and they don't even know. They're standing in front of you as naked as they were born. Only they have no idea. Their fear turns to anger. Relax and smile, because now is your opportunity to walk away from them. Remember that when they attack you by telling you all the negative things that can happen to you without, and it's the way they say it, you can give me a warning, but do it in a way that it's not threatening and not frightening and not scary. Tell me. Say to me, somebody wants to get out of there, that, you know what, this is a big journey. Hold on, because I know some people that do succeed. And maybe if you know, give them an example. Tell them, keep it up. Look at Tyler Perry. He said he was living in his car. Look at where he is today. Look at this one that had no money. You're trying to be an entrepreneur. The man that did Kentucky Fried Chicken, they said he fried his first chicken in his 70s, 80s. I don't know, I wasn't there. But the point is, he never gave up. And he left a legacy. And all of that is true. Look at Jeff Bezos. He started selling books from the back of his car. Look at where he is today, the world's richest man. So tell them that. Say, hold on, do not give up. You can do it. You've got it in you. You have Michael Jordan level talent. Instead, when they say that and you ask them. You don't have to fight with them. Don't confront them. Just ask them if they're feeling all right. Are you okay? And they might, and once you ask them, are you okay? They turn the whole thing on themselves because it's all about them. It's always all about them. They do not care about anybody except to make sure you do and you're not better than them. There's an old adage, an old thing. There's 10 crabs you caught and they're in a can, and one crab is trying to escape and the other 1,100 crabs are pulling that one crab down. That's who they are. There are more of them than there are those that will tell the crab, go up. And when you get, send me back the rope so I too can come up. Or push it up. There are more pulling down than pushing up. Make sure you realize that, are you okay? And expose them. I said, then watch how their energy zaps out of them. It zaps off completely. You took away their cover. They are naked. Their clothes fell off and they're standing there naked, stark naked in front of you. Their fears turns to anger, or they freeze and they start thinking about what all the aches and pains they have they should check. Relax, smile, and walk away. Hello guys, how are you feeling today? How are you doing? Amen. Thank you for encouraging us again on how to live with difficult individuals. Thanks, Jean. Thank you, people, for dropping in. This is, somebody said to me, that no, not many people are coming on the live. No, not many people, because everybody is either match breaking or doing something. And it's okay, though, because you don't do the live for those that always come. You do the live for those that always come when they want to come. Does that make sense? It does. So thank you, all of you wonderful people, for hanging with me. Nancy, Yuko, Loretta, Ron, Lundy. See, there's some nice people. Ron and Lundy drops in, and you're still there. Lana, Stewart, followed by Amma. Oh, yeah, Ron, Paulie, Amma follows you. So, how are you doing, everybody? It's another nice day. It's Tuesday. So Yuko said thank you, and everybody. So thank you, everybody. I'm looking forward to you taking one thing from today, not all of it. That person that tells you you cannot succeed. Are you okay? And you can maybe say, and they'll say, why? Because you're telling me I'm not good enough. I will not make it. Why would you do that to me if you want to do that? But if you ask them, are you okay? And you can be mean, because I'm a mischievous human being. I'm maybe one of the most mischievous ones in my family. And I'll go, because you have a twitch in your right eye. I wonder how they would take that. No, they wouldn't. And I wouldn't do that either. But you could. You see what I mean? But to do that, you would be just like them. So it's best to say, are you okay? And walk away. Have a great day. Arigato. Thank you for coming. Love you. Bye-bye.